Hi guys, this is Rudy, and welcome to the stream on Sunday. Today we're gonna have a quick look on the cryptocurrency market. It's been happening. This consolidation that's happening has been extended now for like the past 2 weeks, and before that we had like several. We had some severe crashes that happened in the previous weeks before that, but this extended consolidation usually is good news and might be bad news at the same time. So it's good news in case the buying power managed to become stronger and prices would in turn start to rally upwards. And in case we witnessed a bigger sell-off, prices are expected to fall even lower. And there were many analysts who were talking about a Bitcoin price of lower than 30,000, sinking all the way to 20,000. And 20,000 basically is the next support level for Bitcoin. And we're going to see that in today's live stream. Basically, I'm going to tackle the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the market. I'm going to do some technical analysis, and yeah, let's start with a quick overview of the whole industry. I usually use CoinMarketCap in order to aggregate all the prices on the exchanges and have an average price. So for Bitcoin, currently the average price is around 31,700. Ether is around 1,960. It's up 4%, by the way, in the past 24 hours. Although the entire market is kind of barely up by 1%. And this is basically another consolidation. If it's up by like 5 or -5, for the cryptocurrency market, this is nothing. And because usually cryptocurrencies are more volatile than legacy markets, like for example the equity market or the stock market, for example, the futures market, gold, metals. Usually those are more stable and they are not very volatile. Tether is a stable coin, so it's basically $1 still. Whenever there's a premium or a discount, we might notice, for example, a price of Tether of 0.995, for example, or 1.01 or 0.5. This depends on the premium that happens. We have Binance. Coin is up by 2%. Although here we have some danger zone because recently in the past day or two, there was a news that basically Binance suspended all the stock tokens that are basically being traded, for example, like Tesla stock that is being sold versus cryptocurrencies, currently halted. And I think many countries are raising some lawsuits against Binance, or either lawsuits, either some allegations, warnings for users not to use Binance, or shutting down their businesses in those countries. So I think, in my opinion, BNB is a kind of a risky cryptocurrency to invest in regarding this news, because as I just said, like the price of Binance might sink because of this suspension of trading stocks on Binance. We have Cardano up by 2%, around 1.2. This is basically a consolidation price for Cardano. Ripple managed to fall below 60 cents. And I think this is a strong buy for Ripple. As we noticed before, that prices are consolidating between 60 and 70 cents. So buying at that current price might be very good for the short term, of course, placing some stop loss areas. We're going to see all that now in a while while doing some technical analysis. Doge is around 18 cents. I think this token is starting to just fall in a free fall. Currently, it is at 18 cents, but previously it was at its all-time high of around 78 cents. And yeah, I think this Elon train is starting to disappear slowly. What else do we have? Uniswap is around $16. And if you notice, by the way, Polkadot is at 12, and Binance USD, this is another stable coin that I talked about last week, and I said it was around number 12, and I did say that this stable coin is going to definitely become on the top 10 list, and here we are today. It is at number 10. And basically, this is because most traders and most cryptocurrency traders and investors are sitting on the sideline waiting for the bull run to happen. So what they do is basically, instead of cashing out all their money, they basically just buy stable coins to hedge the volatility, and then they wait for price increases in the market. And if you notice also, its price is around 0.9998, and this is basically a discount for Binance USD, BUSD. So buying one USD, you will to have one BUSD, you will spend 0.9998. This is a very small discount, of course, but basically this is a small incentive for people to buy in. And for stable coins, usually this happens whenever they want to let people be more excited, or they want to attract more buyers in this case. Going lower on the chart, I think the top 10 was kind of stable, but lower we can start to see some green zone for the top 10, lower than the top 10. It went too far. Here we go. Let me refresh the page. Usually this number right here is not dynamic with the whole page. So I will need to refresh. Here we go, this is 1.5. But if you guys can notice, most cryptocurrencies are like at max. Let me see the maximum. I think Dogecoin is one of the max coins that gained in the past 24 hours. But in the past 7 days, everything is in the red. So exactly. So Dogecoin is like and Telcoin. Those two made 9 and 10% respectively in the past 24 hours. Nexo made 7, Helium 6, Polkadot 6, Polygon 5. Polygon, by the way, broke the $1 price mark, and this is very bearish, by the way, because the $1 was a very strong support for Matic. It is down 20% in the past 7 days. I think the 80-cent price is another support. And yeah, so for now, let's go to our technical analysis, and let's start with Bitcoin. Let me go to CoinMarketCap. No, sorry, TradingView in order to basically enter my charts. I'm going to open in a clear chart. So as expected from before, for example, Bitcoin was expected to directly recover from this very harsh crash that happened, the dumping of dog tokens and Elon's bad sentiments around cryptocurrencies because of their non-environmental friendliness. But if you guys notice, after the crash, we just have like slight consolidation, and the price of $31,000 is a very strong support currently. And instead of the price recovering, we can see a steady consolidation for the past month specifically. Ever since even 2 months also. This is like mid-May. From mid-May to mid-July, this is like 2 months. And so we just need like some strong fundamentals in order to let those buyers come in the marketplace and drive prices upwards. Okay, let's start from scratch. Let me open a new chart layout. Okay. Okay, so I have to fix that. Okay, I'm gonna keep this for now, just because we have some technical difficulty on our platform. Let me see here. So I'm not gonna change much from this chart, but just to have a quick overview. Um, Basically, as I just said, prices have been consolidating for the past 2 months. Um, the price of $31,000 seems to be a very strong support for BTC. We managed to have a clear fake out on the 22nd of June, but this didn't last long and prices directly recovered within the same day. And this is the daily chart, by the way. I'm gonna zoom in to see what's happening currently on the short term. I'm gonna go to the 2 hours. Yeah, just this view. Okay. So we had a retracement from the $34,000 price area, which is right here. And we went all the way to the $31,000. So what is expected now is basically prices to kind of rebound. And if I just want to draw my Fibonacci retracement, I can directly see where prices might recover towards. If I just plot from this high all the way to this low. So prices did exactly that, and they hit the 38.2% area for the Fibonacci, which is the $32,500 almost. And instead of continuing back upwards, prices are trying to go lower. So if I just draw my trend line to see if prices are going to go back to the $31,000 or they might continue upwards toward the 50%, I'm gonna draw my trend line right here. And I'm gonna see that currently this current price is a very determinate section for BTC, where in case my trend line breaks lower, I can expect that prices will not recover back to this area, but rather go lower towards the support level, which is around $31,000. And this is for BTC for the short term. So currently this is a very strong, so by the way, for day traders who basically just wait those moments, this is a perfect buy opportunity, placing a stop loss of around $31,500 in case prices manage to fake out and then rebound upwards. And so my buy would be here and my take profit would be around 32,885. This is for BTC. I have to refresh the page again. I'm gonna go to Ether right now. So another consolidation for ETH. We were going on an uptrend, as discussed previously, and then suddenly prices managed to go higher than the average uptrend, but then it corrected back lower, and that was fine. But later it failed to continue back upwards, and then we entered the consolidation area right here. Right after the crash, by the way, it happened in tandem with BTC and other cryptocurrencies. So right now, prices rebounded from another strong support. And for Ether, it is the $1,800 and the $1,900 approximately. Here we are. So prices are currently rebounding. I would say that day traders can place another buy as well right here and place a take profit of around $200 or $300. Or you can wait for a confirmation. But I would say if day traders want to enter right now, this is a safe place to enter, placing a stop loss of around $1,770, right around here, or even higher, since prices are all the way, like this is a confirmation. And whenever you have a confirmation, you can safely place maybe a bit lower than your support level, the stop loss area. So this is for ETH. Let's go to Ripple. I was talking about XRP, how it was behaving, because it did fall lower than any support. Or not. Let's see here. This is XRP. I think that was an explanation from my other fellow trader at the German section. I'm currently using his charts. Okay, so for me, again, this level right here, the 55 cents, is a very strong support. For the only reason that it was a previous resistance right here, and then suddenly it became a kind of a reversal area, like right here back in June, for example, mid-June, when we noticed this small uptrend. I wouldn't call it uptrend per se. I would say it's a just a rebound upward, and then prices continued lower, but we are reaching this area once more, and it is expected that prices should rebound again higher. So placing another buy right here would be a good strategy as well. And with a stop loss of 50, 52, I would say maybe around, maybe higher, just to be safe. You can place around the 48 cents a stop loss, just so you don't get stopped out, but a take profit of way higher level, like for example, the 90 cents. And I think this is a good risk-reward ratio. Seeing that prices before did manage to consolidate around that area for an extended period of time as well. And if I want to just make sure about that, I would go from the beginning of February, from Feb all the way towards April. And this is 3 months of consolidation. And currently, that was a downtrend. This is my consolidation right here. This is a 1 month consolidation. So prices might continue consolidating. I'm saying might, but of course, like past behaviors are not expected to happen again. We just place our assessment of what happened before and try to, estimate what might happen in the future. So let's go and see BNB, because as I said, there was some bad fundamental news for BNB, which is basically they halted the stock trading. And this is the chart for BNB. Again, we can see a clear similarity in the price action of the top 5 cryptocurrencies. And I would say for most cryptocurrencies, like the shape of the price action is kind of similar. Some would go towards Ether, others might go towards Bitcoin, and this is where the dominance of Bitcoin started to fall, and this is why we see Ether rising and other altcoins in the scene. So BNB also suffered around May. This is like the exact same time. And then it rebounded back and then back to its support level. And this is the same support for most currencies. Now for BNB, I wouldn't go ahead and I wouldn't go and start buying, for the only reason that I was talking about the halting of those stocks, and this is basically bearish news that might lead BNB to fall all the way towards the 212 level, $210, $212. Now we don't have like fundamental, like specific numbers of how many traders, for example, were using this service from BNB, because maybe most people are not interested in buying stocks. If they want to buy stocks, they would only maybe go to another stock broker, for example, and not go to a BNB and buy stocks with cryptocurrencies. So most people might be buying cryptocurrencies from BNB rather than this thing, but this news definitely affected BNB. And you can see here for like the past 2 days, prices were falling all the way from 320 to 300. Yeah. Now, still, this is not very significant for the crypto market. I would expect that prices continue to fall lower because of this news, maybe to hit 212, 220 around here. And then maybe if the market as a whole starts to recover, we might see some good price action upwards. So buying BNB is a no-go for now. Although the other cryptocurrencies that I just mentioned are good buys for the short term. Like for example, XRP, definitely for the long term as well, but I'm being specific of the short term because in the short term, like many things might happen, but everyone is being bullish for the long term. So BTC, Ether, Ripple are good buys. BNB is not a good buy. Let me see. Doge, although I don't like this token much. And then I'm gonna see ADA for today. This is Doge. Doge is just sinking. This previous price action is kind of similar again, where we have, in the sense that we have a previous, I wouldn't say this is a previous resistance or support, whatever. I would just say that was a strong reflection price reflection upward, and then it reached this area again once more. So I think this is a good buy area for Doge. And this is strictly for day traders or swing traders who want to capitalize on price movements only. My target would definitely be around 30 cents. So this area right here, between here and here. Now for the time frame, if I want to look, it started from 22 June and it reached back, it went upwards after, in a week's time, from 22 or 21 all the way to 29th of June. So within 1 week or two, prices should recover, and we might expect a nice 30% return. And this also depends on the mood of Elon Musk, how he's feeling today, and how he can influence the entire crypto market, and specifically his quote-unquote army of Doge people. It's a silly. Like traditionally, the stock market was a place where professional people, serious business is being done. Today it's just trolls and people who don't know nothing about the market just go in, place a buy order easily because of the easy barrier to entry, and they can start to manipulate the price. They not manipulate, but affect prices. Because when you buy, you're not manipulating. When you buy as an individual, as a small investor, you are not getting in to manipulate. Rather, if everyone does it at the same time, this would change the price. So if you were into Doge, you might, as I said, you can place a buy order at 19 cents, a stop at around 16, but a take profit at around 30 cents. And finally, let's go to ADA. Now, this is like the exact same thing, but for ADA, it's more clear because I can see like past and previous price actions where prices manage to consolidate again around this area with some fake outs every now and then, like here, for example, and here. And currently, prices are trying to push upwards again. We can place a buy order right around here with a stop at around 1.14 maybe, and a take profit at around 1.35, 1.36. It depends. If you like to ride the wave, ride the trend upwards, you can just continually increase your take profit area until you see a clear reversal. And this is where basically you just take your profit and you cash out. So yeah, for ADA, again, this is a good entry for people because this is basically a nice trend reversal. And by the way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red candles. And we have this reversal right here, which is basically a very known indicator of a trend reversal. And prices are starting to go back upwards. And that was an indecisive day where prices managed to open and close kind of at the same price. And after that, usually this is a signal of a price trend reversal. So yeah, just to recap, let me go back to CoinMarketCap and go back to the top 10. BTC, ETH, ADA, and XRP are good buys for day trading and swing trading for the next week. If you are planning your trades on this Sunday, this is the perfect time to do so. Go back to your own charting as well and do the exact same thing and place your own strategy. Never depend on anyone. This is not financial advice. Rather, this is my own analysis. This is number one. Number two, let's just check the market cap of the entire cryptocurrency market. It's still around 1.3 trillion, although it did lose around 50% from its previous 2.6, 2.5 trillion. This is still a very good market to get into. Currently, you have the NFT market. If you want to invest in NFTs, you don't only have to buy art, for example. You can buy tokens of NFT projects. You can participate in NFT games. We recently published the top 5 NFT games for the year 2021. You can check that out on over at CryptoTicker.io. Let's go to that website. And this is where basically you will see all the news that you need regarding cryptocurrencies, price analysis, NFTs, guides, predictions. So we have this article I was talking about the top 5 NFT games in 2021. We have broker reviews, for example, eToro. We talked about AMP this week. We talked about the EIP 1559. We signaled the top of 4 upcoming airdrops for July. By the way, airdrops are good ways to get familiar with projects and basically earn free money, because they basically select some people from a pool of from contesters, and then basically make some draws and just send free tokens to their wallets. And this is where, by the way, I spoke about the Binance, the BUSD, signaling a crypto bull market. And this is true, by the way. We are still in a consolidation, and usually after a consolidation comes higher highs. 70% of the time. I'm not going to say always, because as I said earlier, other analysts are predicting lower lows. So yeah, that was it for today. I wish you all a nice Sunday, and I'll catch you next one, in the next live stream. Cheers.